Hello, first of all, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, as the title should say, we're going to be setting up a new A5 binder for my ZB1 collection. I collect handmade and giving, fully for album cards, and then a few POB sets, and depending on what I like. I do also have a How collection that I'll probably be putting in the back of here, which is all of his cards, Through You from the Shade and Melting Point. I just want to preface now and apologise if at any point in this video I either sound a bit different or you can't really make out what I'm saying. I had my retainer fit yesterday and I'm still getting used to talking around it. Apparently it just sounds weird to me and I'm talking fine according to everyone else, but I just wanted to get that out there that I might sound a little bit different. But I'll move this out of the way and we can take all the cards out of my old binder first. So this is currently where my ZB1 cards live. Originally they were in here when I was packing the 3 members, and I did just have 2 bins in here for a while, but they were outgrowing it, and then I thought, well, I'll try them in a normal A5 then, and see if I like them like this, and I do. So then I decided to get them a more sturdy binder than these, because I do love these sparkly ones. It's just, they're not the most, as I said, sturdy things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the cards out of here, and I think I might actually double sleeve these now that they're going in the Meow Cafe binder, because the pages are sized to better fit the bigger sleeves that I have. So yeah, I'll probably speed this up and speed up the resleeving bit as well. So my collection for handbin and giving is fully complete up until You Have Me at Hello. So I've got the debut cards, the Melting Point cards, the Euro cards, and all the You Have Me at Hello cards. I've currently got 1 card for Cinema Paradise, but I have got all the fillers and everything I need to set it up in the new binder. So shouldn't have too many issues. As I said, I've already had them in here, so they'll mostly be going in the same way. But I know from like my experience watching videos, I like to see when people sort of move their collections over to new binders. I know it's not for everyone, but I like to make the content that is similar to things I enjoy watching. I will just preface though, I won't be double sleeving these. These were originally in the inner sleeves like every other card, but they just kept moving about, so I just put them in the outer sleeves and it fits so much better, so they'll be staying as is. A sad little Cinema Paradise stack, but there is 1 card. It's a very cute one with that as well. And then back here is my How collection. I did collect my top 3 initially, which included How. How was originally my main Bison ZB1, but as I got into them a bit more, and I went through and I rewatched Boys Planet, because I watched it sort of as it was happening at the beginning, lost interest, and then a clip came up on my timeline, so I was like, well, I want to get into the group, but I want to watch the forming show first. I went through, I rewatched all of Boys Planet from start to finish, and that established my bias line of how bin and given, Tubins and however you want to say it. And then as I got into like their debut promotions and stuff, it sort of solidified itself as Given was my main bias, followed by Hanbin, and then How. And then as time has gone on, Tubins are sort of equivalent to each other now. But I'd considered How. So I've got all these cards. I might sell them at some point, but for now I'm going to keep them. That's that. Binder empty. This is my binder with my nicer pages in. So someone will be moving in here, either APs or card, I imagine. Yeah, that's that done for the time being. I aren't going to take out my pre-order benefits just yet, because I don't know if they're going to fit in here. I imagine they should do, but just to be overcautious, I'm not going to. So just go through and double see them. So these all need to be flipped around. Very fun, but just an extra layer of protection for them. And as I said, if we fit better in the page, because the reason I wanted to double sleeve things in this is because I didn't want the cards moving around in the pages. It's just that in the sparkly binders, the pages are just a bit too short, so the cards end up hanging over out the edge. These piles are awful. They're in frame, but they don't look very aesthetically pleasing. There we go. There's not much better, but now I have got all the cards for these albums. They're not all in the closely shape. One of my Given's shape has got like a big cardboard indent down the side of it, so the camera might catch that as I'm sleeving it. I am aware of that. That's how it came. Macari, safe to say, wasn't very happy, but it's not a big issue. These cards are mine. They're not going to go anywhere anytime soon, so it can be a bit damaged, and I might replace it in the future, but for now it's okay. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the upgrade version card. Oh, and then this Hanbin, actually, let me just grab something. So I've got two of this Hanbin card, and I think one of them might be fake because the colours on the back are different. So what I did is I got my Given one, and at the time I was collecting House, I've got House as well. And I sort of determined, well, they're all like the same colour, so that one must be fake. I don't know. If anybody knows, could you know? I know it's a bit difficult to tell on here, but it feels like a real card empty, and the sort of, it doesn't stick to my finger trick. It doesn't works as well. So I don't know, it might just be a slight misprint, but I've just got a random extra Hanbin that I'm pretty sure is fake. But if it isn't, obviously, it'd be nice if it could go to a home where someone would appreciate it and help someone with their collection. But I don't want to, you know, sell or trade it and then it be fake, because as someone who's been on the receiving end of a fake card, not that Hanbin, a different one, it's not the nicest experience. When else am I gonna have like just people who care about ZB1 to what I might actually know? But this is the card with the damage on. You can see it better on the back here. There's like cardboard imprints. Be wary if you order things off Macari, because sometimes people just shove it between two pieces of cardboard. Yeah. Now I've just got the 2 digipack cards, and that'll be used in the shade double sleeved. The only thing with ZB1, like putting them in A4, is the first album has 5 cards, so they don't all fit. So when it comes to melting point, you have to do a bit of rejigging. Like I put the lenticular and the mystery version first, instead of you know, like the fairy tale or the mystery, which would hypothetically go first. That's the loyalty version, not the mystery version. I can't remember if I said the right thing. Ooh, albums having all these different versions. I'll do digipack cards first for this one. Additionally, I did want to get more of my cards into more secure binders to take them to university. I was like, you know, there's nothing wrong with my like glittery ones, but they're sort of very flexible and loose. Well, not loose, but the pages have been used the last 2 years, so things do slide about in them. Whereas, like, you know, the Meow Cafe ones, they're just a bit sturdier because they're made of, I don't know if you know what they're made of, but I imagine it's some sort of plastic, possibly. I don't know, I'm not got a very power to with it, but, and I chose the Erase one because, you know, X8 didn't, oops, but they're already in one, and then, out of my other collections, this is the one that I've got the most for, and 80s won't be going anywhere until I get them in A4, but I've not got enough cards to warrant that at the moment. I didn't just get the binder, I did pick up some other supplies. Obviously I got the binder, the backboards, the pages, but I got some more normal sleeves, like, you know, and outer, some more of the holo ones that I've been using for pre-order benefits, because those were originally just going to be ZB1 pre-order benefits, but I wanted to put my Snow Hero ones in them as well. And then I got some more black sleeves for my merch binder. And then, because when I plan to put 80s in 9 pocket pages, I'll need a filler to go in the middle, and I'll probably just use black sleeves, unless I can find some fun, like, sparkly or coloured sleeves that fit better with them, but that's a future problem. And I will do the same for these lenticulars as I'm doing for the holo cards from the Cabinet Holo, but they've been in these ones for so long that they've sort of given to the shape. Like the sleeves are given to the, like, the thicker material of the lenticulars, so I'll just keep them in there. Now, I mean, they do fit in these sleeves like nicely. They're a bit thinner, I think, than the Cabinet Holo ones, but that's melting point, all sleeved. I'm gonna skip that pair and go on to Yoro because that is the one that comes next. the introduction of the unit cards. One of the best things they've decided to do. I love the unit cards. I do hope we are. Well, I have been staying in frame because I've got my little sticker border thing again, but because we've zoomed in slightly, obviously it's a bit off in like the actual dimensions of where I can move and still be in frame. I mean, look at that, I've just got in the sleeves, like that I've got out of the packet so far, to do Euro. Hopefully I'll have enough in this packet to do You Had Me at Hello. And how, if I decide to put how in these sleeves, they can already go back there, right. Let's just get them all out and we can go from there. And it's quite funny because recently I've been worried that I was going to run out of the inner sleeves in the box before I ran out of the outer sleeves, but by the looks of it, this one is just going to do these ZB1 cards, and then if I need any more outer sleeves, I'm going to have to open a new box for it. I've only got about 5 inner sleeves left, so they're not too unbalanced, because I know I'd mentioned in my last, like in the binder maintenance video I did, that I wanted them to stay even, but as you can see I gave that up pretty quickly. So that was all of the 2 bin cards, just because with how I don't know if I definitely am putting him in this new binder or not, or if I'll put him in the back of one of my other ones. It's like a finished collection, because that's what it is. He's not going to have any more cards added to him. I'm just going to leave him in the single sleeves now, apart from the benefit which is in a double sleeve. But now that these are all sleeved, I can get the binder out and we can start putting them in. Okay, so let's get this out of the plastic. It's basically the smaller version of the one. I've already got the X-No here is just a different colour, and I like how they come with a different colour, like the matching strap, and then the normal button if you don't want the cat ones. I do want the cat ones. I find them adorable. And it comes to the backboard, and it is a D-ring, so this should last a long time. Or not to get mopey on a ZB1 video, but at least I feel like it lasts for as long as we're, you know, actually together as a group. Oh, why do we bring on our own misery by mentioning that so often? So I'll just pop a few pages in for now. I don't know how many exactly I'm going to need. I could probably work it out, but I aren't going to, because that involves maths, and I don't like maths. I know that won't be enough though, so we'll get a few more, and then if I need any more I can add it as we go. Yeah, so this is the page type I've got, so you know, it's that sort of width, so it'll be better with the double sleeves. If we just start with you in the shade and go from there. So we'll start with the white back with the blue writing. There's handing. Then there's using. I also like these pages because the ones in my other A5 binders, there's just the lip, that's like where the card goes in, but here there's like a little lip over the top, and then the sleeve doesn't start until a bit farther down, so you can catch the lip and slide the card in. But there's our first page. It's exactly the same as the other first page did. There we go. I chose the blue because the light stick is blue, and a lot of their FanCon stuff, like the backs of those, had blue, and even like Z-Roses, I didn't quite think like, I mean pastel pink would go for them, but I imagine at some point in the future I want to save pastel pink for a different collection. And also this blue colour is just really pretty. And you know, the bird cleaning from Melting Point is blue. Put the sticky pack cards in. It really did not match the vibe of the other cards. But yeah, so there's those. And then on to the Trouble Child that is at Melting Point. I did have the thought that I could put the two digipack cards, like the two school ones, then do all of Mystery, all of Fairy Tale, Loyalty, and then put Lenticulars with the other two digipack cards. I want to keep the digipack cards together, unless that sort of layout, if that made any sense, sounds like it'd be a good idea. So I'm just going to keep it how it was before and put the Lenticulars in here. And then viewing like so. The backs are so cute, and then I did them in the loyalty concept. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Make it make sense. There's Hamden. Then I got into collecting them and I saw that was one of Hamden's cards. Yeah, I knew that was going to be one of my favourite ones once I owned him, because it just looks so stunning in that card. And that's why I got the Tower Records pre-order benefit, because you know it's the same sort of outfit. There's that page. If the cards end up matched up with like a different one to the word originally, apologies, but like they don't. I don't think they have set pairs. This is because all the backs are the same. If anybody knows if they actually do, let me know, but as far as I'm aware they don't, so I just kind of put them in based on vibes. There's the Mystery version, and now we have the Fairy Tale version. I do find it funny because how Hanbin is like really giving us background, like, you know, you've got the pink and the blue, you've got the fluffy rug, and then Juden just like stood up some random corner. I mean, they're very cute colours, but I just think the contrast is quite funny. But there's the Fairy Tale version. And then if we do the digipack cards, first school concept, and then this, whatever concept this is, I don't know, but there we go. And we have that Euro. We'll do the limited A cards for first. This whole concept was so gorgeous. I'm really happy, like, you know, had a physical of these photos as well, because the photo book, I just had the jewel case like the group one, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. There's the limited cards, A and B. And then here are the solo jacket cards. Go in there. And then I'll put that unit there. And that one there. So there's one of both of them, and it's just like their unit with the older member, because like Hanbin's got one with Han and then one with Matthew, and Hal's older than Matthew, and then Eden's got one with Gunnik and Eugene, and then Gunnik's the elder one, so that's why they're there. And then the other two Euro units here, which then becomes the transition page into You Had Me at Holo. I just realised, I think Eugene and Gunnik will end up being my first repeat unit, because they had one for Cinema Paradise together, and as Hamden's not with Hal or Matthew, and they're not here, so we'll finally have, you know, I mean the angles on them are very different. We'll have two Gunnik and Eugene ones. Now, I really thought I was storing the Eclipse ones on the top, but I think I might move them down here and put the Sun Shower ones on the top. No, I like those two on the bottom more, because they're closer, like they're taken closer to the camera. Just a thought, because I don't know what version order they're meant to go in, because I only own a digipack for You Had Me at Holo, because I said not my favourite version, but not version, album. But yeah, there's the Eclipse and then some Shower cards. I guess it's just because they came in the Eclipse version, so it runs on, and that's why I did it that way. And then for the solo version, Hamden, and then Kieran, and then their IDs. Well, I call them IDs, they're like these little member holo cards, but anything like this I just call an ID, even if it's not like an info card, I guess. There's that one. And then we move on to the Zeros version cards. We've got these are like in the music video concept, aren't they? We've got like the businessman ones, and then the tennis cards, and then we've got the digipack cards, which is close to a album card that we're going to get for a Sweat music video card, which was such a missed opportunity. But there's those. And now moving on to Cinema Paradise, aka Filler O'Clock. So yes, we're still using the silly pieces of paper. I haven't got any of my nice fillers left. So this is where the stickers for the romance version will go, and then this is where the romance version photo cards are going to go. These sleeves I just use the spare ones that I've got in my trades, in like sales, or just older sleeves that I don't use anymore. And the 0 version card's gonna go here. I have made some fillers though, so I actually know which ones are on the way. There's a majority. That one technically should be both on the way, but I try not to make ones, I try to just reuse them, and I'd ran out of ones where it said both on the way, and I know in my head what I do or don't have coming. Sort of realistically, this is more just like a physical reminder. And then get some more pages. Shouldn't need all too many for things. Yeah, so because the units are in the SF version, so I'm just headbutt with the camera, concept, what I've done is put them before the digipack cards, because the digipack cards are in the Kill the Romeo concept, or like the teaser film, like outfits. Yeah. That's why the units are coming before those. Remember, I normally put the units at the end. I might swap it once I've got all the cards, but we'll have to wait and see. I might just put that one there, so the page looks just a little bit more interesting. So let's see how much space that takes up. Well, that's barely anything. I think I'm gonna put the pre-order benefits in here as well, and I think I'm gonna leave how to put somewhere else, because he's not gonna grow, and I want to keep this as just my prudence binder. So I'm just going to quickly get all my pre-order benefits for these two out of their binder, the little 3-pocket one, and then I'll be back with you. So I've had a check and sort through, and I've figured out how many pages I'm sort of going to need. But what I think I might do first is I've taken the little Zero's bird keeping out of that blue 3-pocket binder, and I'm just going to I know I shouldn't do from the top on it, I always do. Just pop it on there. So it can move across. And then we'll pop these in. That's the pages. Which has ended up just being the first pack. 25, which, if this goes how I'm playing it in my head, has then worked out quite well. Now, there are a handful of POBs that I have just for giving, not for hand-bin, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get hand-bins, or I'm not the biggest fan of hand-bins equivalent. So these ones are double-sided, I think, and they're gonna go at the back, but for everything else, we should be good to go. So the first set I'm going to put away is the Youth in the Shade Mixer Panda cards. I have just realised I'm going to have to switch all of Handbin's cards around because they're all sleeved upside down because they've been in the old binder. So as we go, but there's that set, and then they're going to go in with a set that doesn't really match the vibes, which is the M-Wave music video set cards, like this one, the white back M-Wave ones. going to go there. But there's that page. And then the next page is going to be FanCon cards. So, flip handing over quickly. We've got his paper heart card. And then we've got Cubins. Again, handing is serving as background and viewing is by some random wall. Yeah, so I've got a few of the ones I'm missing on the way. I think they're actually coming in the same order. Stack page, so those are the FanCon cards. And then for melting point, I think these are also melting point. The only problem with the M-Wave ones is because it doesn't say. I'm guessing, but I think this is an M-Wave melting point one and not a Fusion Shade one. But I will correct myself if I'm wrong. But I just thought this set was really pretty. And then they're going to go with the, I don't know, I just want to be Sinara. I want to say that was Star River. I think the Star River's the sticker face one, but either way we've got this one. Goes in like that. Then we've got this page, which has got the counting stars. Oh, it could be Star River, it could be Sinara. I just buy the POVs because they're cute. I don't really pay all that much attention to which shop they're from. Unless it's like a store that does multiple rounds like Nextdoor where you need to sort of be more aware. But no, both of these sets are absolutely adorable, so I have to put them on a page together. There's that page. Then some less cute melting point sets. I mean, they're still cute, like, you can tell it's when they're taking their more eggy photo cards or filming sort of thing. They're not in the like fluffy blankets and knitting stuff. But it's these, I think they're the K-Town for You Know Squint ones, and then these are the Tower Record ones that I mentioned earlier when I was putting away the album cards. This handing is absolutely stunning in this look, like that card, like, oh my god. He's just gorgeous, and then the Given equivalent was so cute, like, look at him. He's still the plain background, but he's just serving. Yes, so there's that page. And then we move on to my sort of random page. So I've got the Apple Music pre-order cards for their season's greetings, which I don't have their season's greetings, but these pre-order benefits are cute. So I thought, well, it's like a homage to them almost. So they're going to go in here. And then I want to get a pre-order benefit for Yora. There's a few I've got my eye on. And then this is just a film I wrote at some point in time. I don't know if I'm going to get that specific one. All I know is I probably won't get the Tower Record non-selfie ones, just because I don't really like those ones. But it acts as a placeholder, so I'll know it's a Yora card going there. I've miscounted my pages, but it's fine. I can open up the little packet. Is that on the sleeve or on the card? It's his buttons on the card. Right, so then we've got the Apple Music Panda cards going into You Had Me Hello. This again, really adorable, like the one on his head. and then they're being paired with the Nextdoor bunny beanie hats. So go here, and then that leaves me out of pages, so let me open up the other pack and I'll be back with you. Okay, so that's the extra pages added in. I'll pop these ones in first. These are more Nextdoor cards. It's like the police detective walkie-talkie ones. And not like specifically police detective, not detective, because that's a separate set. But there's those ones. So go there. And then I've got Steven's detective one also from Nextdoor. Very pretty back. That's my little spot. There. So that's all I've got for like matching sets. Now I've got my stack of using cards of the hair that I'm not gonna get Vin's equivalent for. So this is from the holo. That'd be good around the FanCon and Youth in the Shade sort of time. Then I've got this FanCon Polaroid, which was a freebie, so I wasn't intending to collect them, but I'm going to keep it anyway. And then this is Yuvin's K-Town 3 Dizzy Pack cards from Melting Point. I really like Yuvin's, but I'm not the biggest fan of Tambins, so I'm not gonna spend my money on a card I don't like. And I think they go together quite well, even though they're across two different eras. And then the backs aren't all that special, so I'm going to put my other 3 Yuvin cards on the back. So I've got these 2 Nextdoor ones. I think these were a set when they came out. I don't know, mine came in a set, the Santa one and the dinosaur dragon one, and then this with Moon Lucky Ball, which I think I'm going to put that one on the back of the Polaroid since it's a bit chunkier. And then I can go there, and this one can go there. If we flip it over, let's have a see. Yeah, I like how that looks. And then have I got pieces? I've got a nice filler. I might use that nice filler I had from How and pop it there because it matches quite well. Until I get another, because inevitably there will be another giving card that I want that I won't want for Bin, or I might find a hand-bin card I want that I don't want giving for, then it can go there. But for now, that's everything in. So if we go to the front and we do a flip through. Completely different. It's just in everything can have a proper look. So it's not very full, which is very nice to see, because after my Extraordinary Heroes one was absolutely basically full from the beginning, I got very scared. But as you can see, a decent amount of space for some more comebacks, some more pods. And then I can always move the pods back into that little blue A5 with the 3 pods if I need to. Let's have a flip through. So we've got the Youth in the Shade, into Melting Point, then into Yora, which then leads to Holo, and then into Cinema Paradise. And I might get a divider or something to split the 2 up. Then we're into pods, so we've got some Youth in the Shade, then some FanCon stuff, then Melting Point, You can't type view like the melting point for all the benefits. Then season's greetings and Yora, and then you had me at hello, and then sort of my assorted ones, which I'll fix the lining up of for later. But yeah, I'm very happy with this binder. Very glad that I decided to get one, and I'm excited that there's so much space for them to sort of go into. Yeah, that is all for today's video. I won't bore you with me trying to figure out where I'm going to put how now. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully see you again. Goodbye.